welcome back to the Metal Hand of God podcast. I am your host, Wayne, and you know this fine gentleman who loves, as I said before, eating Wheaties in a sleeping bag next to a campfire, singing hallelujah.
God, I hate it when you do that. I'm the Rum Guy.
And today we have two amazing guests, Mr. Mark Ryan and Lydia Nash from the band The Fifth Fire. Hey, guys.
What's up?
What's up?
Yeah.
Hey.
How have you guys been? It's been about a year since we've actually talked personally.
It has. What was it? January?
It was last February because you guys did our Unholy Nights Fest series or whatever you want to call it at the Babylon.
We did. It was. I think it was February 1st, actually. So almost to the day.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
That's crazy.
It was.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get you guys on again this year for the Unholy Nights, but I know it happens. But you guys live kind of far away.
Yeah. Did you guys do it again? I thought you said you were kind of not sure if you were going to do it again this year.
We did, man. We did. We're doing. This was the 5th year, actually. We're gonna be. That would have been cool to have you all on it because you're the Fifth Fire. So that would have been cool too.
Sure, definitely. Yeah, I still got Ted Bundy on my wall from the event poster that you guys had.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You had the Ted Bundy picture. That's awesome.
He stares at me as I sleep.
This year it was torture devices, so they had all kind of really messed up things.
Oh, yeah. We went to the dungeon when we were there, and they had like a kind of a torture chair.
Yes.
Device.
Yes.
Yeah.
That sounds like my house.
Yeah, the dungeon, man. That's a really cool place out here. And it's been around forever.
Yeah, we heard some stories about it. There was quite debauchery that used to happen there years ago.
Yes. It used to actually, prior to that, I think the stories were it was a slave quarters, and it was literally used as a torture area. Like, that's why they call it the dungeon,
That's messed up, man. That's
had a pretty crazy vibe when you walk through it.
Yeah. And there's there's still stuff, like if you remember, I don't know if you remember going in there and like the bottom, the actual bar that you walk into first, if you look to your left, I want to say, I don't know if it's still there. I'm sure it is, but there is like a glassed off wall with a prison cell looking thing in there. And that's all original. That's where they used to keep people.
Wow, that's insane, man.
All right. Yeah, it's a pretty weird venue, but it's super, super loved by all metalheads and musicians because when bands play at like the House of Blues and stuff like that, like the big name bands, they all end up at the dungeon when it's over. So
this part of the MHOG broadcast is brought to you by the Louisiana Tourist Commission.
Yeah. Look, I could be wrong about all what I'm saying because I don't know that much history of it. I mean,
hey, sounds
impressive.
Yeah,
right. I mean, it could be possible. I'm sure from what I know.
Well, the Fifth Fire. The Fifth Fire is what I want to talk about.
Do you?
I do because it sounds like you guys have had a very busy year.
Yeah, man. I mean, wow. Where do we start? We played with you guys like early in the year, kicked off the tour, album.
Yeah, the new album. We got a new music video.
We moved to Las Vegas.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
What spawned the Vegas trip?
We actually played on a tour back in 2014, and we got a couple of days to spend here, and I fell in love with it. We were kind of parked in the Midwest for a bit, and we wanted to get back out west, bigger city stuff like that. And I was like,
cool.
Vegas is the goodest choice as any. It's actually Vegas and New Orleans actually have some similarities to me. I don't know if many other people have observed that, but I have.
A lot of dead bodies buried in desert areas.
There's a nightlife, is what it is, I think, more than anything.
Yeah. I guess that's
good. Good. You kind of need that.
Like I could have saw The Hangover taking place in New Orleans just as easily as it did in Las Vegas.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
I agree.
Good.
110% that The Hangover could. No, I meant like The Hangover could be here. I was just agreeing, man. I was just agreeing.
I think I've lived The Hangover there.
Maybe Doug gets locked in the dungeon or something instead of on the roof.
I know you have lived The Hangover here, sir. When you've come to visit, yes.
Oh, I had the worst hangover there. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I don't think she recovered for about 3 months, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
What you drinking?
Everything?
Or was it everything?
I was drinking the bad bitches. That's what we called them. We made a drink there called the bad bitches. Ask for it.
Oh my
And,
god.
yeah, it's like her customary drink now.
Yeah, I made a drink.
What? Tell me what's in it, because I want to try it.
It's got ginger beer, gin, and lime.
Oh,
actually-
that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. And yeah, it's too good is the problem. I must have had over 12 or 13.
Were you drinking
All right.
10 cup
Wow,
too?
we need to hang.
Well, we kind of did.
Oh, it's awesome.
Dude.
That's very cool. I'm gonna definitely have to make that drink.
Yeah, next time
But-
Rum actually lives in North Carolina, so he hasn't been down here. God, you hadn't been down here in over 2 years, huh?
Since
Yeah.
I know it was over Friday the 13th. That's all I remember.
Yeah. Well, no, it's longer than it's since my wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been
October
almost
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. It took me that long to recover.
Don't lie to
But
these poor
anyway,
people.
the fifth third. That's a fucking bank. The fifth fire. Sorry, I was looking at my bank checkbook.
It's okay. We can call it a lot worse than that.
The fifth fire. I'm not familiar. I'm sure you've told Wayne where the name came from. I'm interested because I've been listening to some of the tracks. I really dig the new song, by the way.
Thank you.
What is that all about? I mean, just tell me what the name is about, because I've been racking my brain going, what is this? Why this?
Well, the original name, the concept was like all 5 of your senses being on fire at the same time, like kind of like the movie Limitless with Bradley Cooper that nobody saw like 10 years ago. But the concept was cool to us.
It's it's got a great show.
Yeah,
Cool.
and it's just like accessing more of your brain, just the possibilities that we could achieve if all 5 of our senses were like at complete alertness simultaneously.
Nice.
Yep.
Well, that's cool. I dig that.
Yeah.
I like a band that's got a meaning to their name. I think that's cool.
Yeah, it takes a while. It's really a hard choice. It's like the hardest thing to decide, because like we're stuck
Exactly.
with
That and the bass player. Finding a name, getting a bass player. That's pretty much what the problem is.
We hardly ever. I mean, we sometimes don't even have one. Like we played Babylon without one. So
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. You just stomp a lot and tell your drummer to pick it up, right?
yeah, just get that baritone going on.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, what else? I mean, you got the new EP dropping. You got another song off that EP dropping pretty soon, right?
Well, this is like it's a 5-song EP, so this is like the 4th one we released as a single. So we've only got one left. Not sure when that. But we just dropped this one a couple weeks ago. We dropped the album in May of last year, and like I said, we did a video for one of the songs, not the most recent one, but the one before that. Yeah, here in Vegas, and that's out right now too. Check us out on YouTube. Subscribe to us if you would.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so it's we're working on our next one right now. We're gonna record it here in Vegas. It should be out. We're shooting for what, 2021?
Hopefully.
Yeah, it's a
sure.
little ambitious, but we hope we can make that deadline.
Well, what's part of this? What's part of your creative process? I ask this a lot of different groups that come on the show, but everybody has a different answer. I mean, how do you guys do it? Do you write first? Do you concept first? Do you music first? What do you do?
Well, mostly the lyrics are usually written first, and we start jamming and kind of decide. We throw some different lyrics in there, and we're like, "Oh yeah, okay, this is where this song should go,"
Sure.
I think there's also some alcohol and marijuana involved.
So
but
it's definitely a creative process.
a very creative process. Yeah, it's taken a lot from both of us. We've actually recently picked up guitars. Both of us have. I picked up the bass. He picked up the guitar. We've been doing a lot of writing that way.
I think
Nice.
Miller Lite made more money off this record than we have thus far. When we were making it.
Well, you
could look at them.
Yeah, you need sponsorship there.
Yeah, for sure. There was a lot of Miller Lite, a little bit of Fireball that went into making this record. And,
That's very cool, man. If you're going to do something, do it right. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, for sure. We just we get loose. It's a part of the process. Everybody brings in songs. All the members contribute to the writing process. We all play different instruments. So
All right, hold on. So is it just the two of you guys still, or you guys actually have a full band now?
we've got a guitar player out here. It's been the two of us, like the core of the band, for like the past couple of years. it can be hard to find people that want to like leave their lives behind and go on the road. So, and we're just crazy and stupid enough to do that somewhere in between.
We haven't stopped yet.
We're not really good at anything.
That's the best thing to do, man. I mean, if I could do it again, I'd do it all over again. Because Wayne,
Sure.
you've done it.
Yeah.
I've done it. I mean, I've freaking between age 20 to 30, dude. I was fucking everywhere, dude. I didn't live anywhere. I just out of vans and buses and.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I miss
but
it,
then you grow up.
Fuck that.
But
Yeah,
it's not really a grow up thing. It's kind of like what happens to you. You end up having to have more responsibility.
No, don't do it.
Just don't do it. It sucks.
Don't
It's
do
like
it.
a creeping, looming.
No, we have fun in a responsible way. See, that's how you got to do it.
So you actually have to pay bills. That sucks, dude.
Yeah, we pay bills.
God,
Yeah,
that's
we
awful.
remember to.
Man, you have to have the fans pay the bills, dude. The fans pay the bills.
Right.
Oh, well.
You're doing it wrong.
You need to tell them that.
Yeah.
You get your patron account. You know, you do that.
actually
You just
good.
live on it.
Good
So-
advice.
So is that
Good.
what we're doing wrong, Rum? Like with our podcast, we should be doing that then.
We probably should. I have the good
Yeah.
advice. I don't usually do what I say, but I have the good
Right.
advice.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put a Patreon account up and see what happens. It's probably people can probably go, ha! What are you gonna give us extra? Autographed pictures of us.
That's it. Trading cards. Collect all four.
Yes, two of
There
each
you
of
go.
us.
Somebody's showing me flowers. This is nice.
Oh, that's cute.
It looks like a nice apartment.
Man, you know what? It's cool is the fact that you get to see the pictures, but I don't get the shit. I have no camera on here. It sucks. This is terrible.
That's funny.
But that's okay. That's okay. I'm not worried about the fuckers.
So what
yeah.
What else is going on this year with you're going to be touring? You're going to be leaving out of Las Vegas. What's your plan?
Right now, we're just kind of getting settled in Las Vegas. We might be looking at playing the House of Blues here, knock on wood,
Oh, cool.
soon.
Very
And
cool.
let's just work on the sad dance.
Yeah, we're doing some acoustic sets coming up. That's
Yeah.
going to be a thing. We have some shows booked for that.
Very
playing
cool.
on the strip. That'll be fun. Yeah.
Very cool.
Nice, man. Nice. I'm not too familiar with Vegas in the nightlife area. I mean, I just know the casinos and a couple clubs, but apparently it's really blown up in the past 15 years. A lot more shit going on.
It's a lot of people have migrated from California because the cost of living is a little bit cheaper.
Okay.
So you have a lot of California immigrants and so forth, and the economy is booming. I'd say the housing market, is pretty good, stuff like that. So
Nice, man. Nice. Well, if you weren't doing this and living the dream, what would you be doing?
oh my gosh, I actually trained to be a pro wrestler for a while. So I would probably be doing something with that, or writing, or podcasting. Honestly.
There you go.
All right, I would stick.
No, we
I would stick with the wrestling. The other two they do not make too much
Make any
money.
money?
No. I can give you.
No, not really.
I can tell you from experience on one of those, for sure. Actually, one of the guys in the that does our music segment on the show, he has actually just been entered into one of the wrestling schools down here, so he's about to start doing that actually.
I think the energy between the two is very similar, for like a lot of people that do music, they like wrestling, and vice versa. So I think the energy between the two is it's similar.
Yeah.
What was your wrestling name?
Josh Hostel.
Josh
Josh.
Hostel.
I was a huge fan of the Hostel movie at the time. And
Okay.
I changed the spelling a little bit and took like a little A with the anarchy and put a circle through it.
Nice.
I had like teachers
Very
written up. It was pretty cool.
Were you
Nice.
like how far up the line were you?
I didn't really make it that high. I work with Harley Race.
Nice.
And I was pretty close with him. So he passed this last year, which was pretty tough. And I trained with the $1 Million Man's sons, the Ted DiBiase Jr. and so forth. And I didn't really. I was only there for 6 months, and I had to deal with some injuries and had to go back, and then found music again. So, but yeah, I was gonna be the bad guy. I was gonna be a heel.
That's still pretty damn cool, man. I like that. That's an interesting side story, man. Like really, you should If this stuff doesn't, man, you still have that opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you
How my body
still
would
have
get
the
up
outfit?
now, but no, I just did the John Cena gym shorts jorts thing.
Oh,
Oh, I
gotcha.
thought maybe you could incorporate the tights thing into the whole show.
You get out there, yeah, motherfucker, what's happening? You know, doing your crazy shit like that. That'd be good.
I still wear the jock strap, but nobody knows
Oh, well, there you go. Keeping it real.
for no reason. Just to add extra girth, I guess.
Oh
There you
God.
Just for the visual.
It's for the girls, bro.
Just like Tom and his Jones.
That's right. Lydia, what about you?
You wear the jockstrap?
I would probably be making pizzas and hating my life.
Making pizzas and hating your life.
That's about what I'd be doing.
Simultaneously.
Music has really saved my life, man, for real. I couldn't
That's
imagine
awesome.
anything else.
Yeah, and she's pretty good at
That's great. I hear.
it.
It's awesome. I mean, to say that music can save a life, I mean that's true. I mean, I really dig that. I think that's absolutely true because it changes a lot of people's lives, whether you're listening to it, playing it, and I think you guys are doing it right. You're living your dream and doing what you're doing and making some killer music. I think that's awesome.
And people like you helping us out and getting it out there, we can't say thank you enough because it doesn't happen. It doesn't just get thrown your way every day. So we really appreciate
What? It doesn't happen that way?
it. You had to learn the hard way.
I thought playing music was easy. Everybody should be doing it. I don't get it.
I did too, and then I learned like it was the complete opposite. Fast.
It ended up being a complete pain in your ass. That's what it ends up being. But it's still if it's a passion, dude, you like it's still in my blood. Like I want to keep doing it, but certain things that I can't do anymore. So it's like kind of
Maybe it's just like a pause gap, and then maybe it'll come back. Just you'll have all that inspiration, all that creativity that'll just like just blossom.
Oh man, it's not the creativity or anything like that. I had some throat issues, vocal issues, so I can't sing anymore like I used to. So it's kind of like I can't really go back to what I was doing. So I got to try something different.
I think there's surgeries that you can get, but they might be kind of expensive. And
Yeah,
risky.
Fuck that. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
I wasn't making any money on it. It was all
he
for
learned
me.
after the sex change it's not going to help.
You stop, okay? God damn it.
Higher notes that way.
It's not the high notes I'm worried about. Oh, fucker. But anyway, yeah. So you guys had gotten into some fucking trouble with some shitheads. That's why you guys couldn't come play out this way recently. Is any of that stuff kind of resolved, or is it still pretty shitty?
No, I'm not gonna say their name. I'm gonna stop just short of that. But just I'll warn some of our contemporaries to be careful of some booking agencies out there that might be enlightened. I'll just put it that way with their name. Yeah, we had some problems with the booking agency, and we weren't able to make a tour. We had a tour booked. Really, really sucks. We were hoping to see you guys again.
Yeah.
But these things happen in the business. It's part of it. You just kind of pick up and keep moving on.
Oh yeah. I didn't know if you guys had got your stuff cleared out. I just wanted to, I wasn't asking you to say who the fuck these people were because I could
about it. And it's still kind of ongoing right now. There haven't really been too much communication in the past few weeks. So hopefully we get that resolved soon. Yeah.
Yeah, those kind of people give people like myself a bad name because I do a lot of booking out here, and I feel awful for people who get screwed over like that because it's like I would never ever try to fuck somebody over for anything. If I can give you a
MHG, I was gonna say we've paid out of pocket for bands just so they got paid
many times. Yes.
I'll just say I hope you don't mind me saying, Wayne. I mean, you did that for us.
Yeah.
And you guys took such great care of us. We're so generous to us.
You
so
fed
welcoming.
us, yeah.
Yeah. It was an experience that it's the best kind of experience you can have under those circumstances. Let's just put it that way.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's. And when we hear things like that of other people who do shit like that, I just don't. I think to me it's like it's people who haven't experienced be in a band and to do those things are the people that are just I can make money off of these guys. I can do this off of these guys. and I don't have to be that person. You know what I'm saying? Like it's those people who have never actually been in a band and dealt with that problem before that are doing those things.
Yeah, it's like, a thief walks down the street and finds the poorest house in the block. They shouldn't break into anybody's house, but it's like there's just something about it. We're already struggling as it is.
Right.
So.
Right.
Exactly. No, I think that people like that just need to just not do it. I mean, just not exist at this point, because it really burns my ass, because it pisses me off, and I want to say a lot of bad things, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, no, that's why I was tempted to say their name, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to say their name on the air.
No, don't give them any promos.
Yeah, just be careful. Do your research, and I did research, and and still we got kind of bit by it, but it happens. And
well, I think you guys would do great at there's quite a few venues. I know it's way away from you, but if you ever get back over to the East Coast, you need to check out the Wilmington area, Wilmington, North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, big towns for music, and you'll do well. I know you guys will. Absolutely.
Yeah, I wanted to get out there for years, and we'll be back. We're just getting things together. You just got to kind of reconvene and duck down for a little bit.
Yeah.
Write the blueprints, and we'll be back.
Yeah, and then you'll have an ass ton of merch and be able to sell it and own Vegas.
Look, it really depends on whose ass it is to be a ton. I'm just saying, an ass ton is a lot of ass.
But you know who does a lot of an ass ton of work for bands?
Who is that, Rum? Tell me.
PM Star.
That's right, yes. PM Star Productions, guys. They do incredible work. They are like top notch for your merch needs, for your anything needs. In fact, we got some badass stickers coming our way within the next week. Yeah. So if you guys need any kind of merch, anything, check out PM Star Productions. Here's their commercial right now.
Are you looking to get custom merch for your band? PM Star Promotions is producing all types of promotional items such as shirts, hats, stickers, banners, koozies, skate decks, and much, much more. All products are imprinted in the USA and made to last while keeping your cost as low as possible. Need a shirt design or logo made? The PM Star team has over 20 years experience in graphic design to make your ideas come to life. PM Star Promotions is making their way by working alongside with national bands and record labels including Crowbar, Goat Whore, and Ripple Music. To get customized, dependable work or check out the package deals that fit your budget and other exciting offers, please check out our featured collection on Facebook, PM Star Promotions, or visit www.pmstarpromo.com. It's time to get noticed.
Well, there you go. All right, so for any of your merch needs, remember, guys, PM Star Productions, they are the shit.
They are the shit.
Not really like shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm being hip.
They're shit in a good way.
I'm being
like
hip.
bad
I'm being hip,
way.
hip and cool. You heard me?
That type? Or?
Yeah, like that type. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Good.
It's okay. We're back here with the Fifth Fire. What's up, guys? Hello. Welcome back. We're back on the show.
Hola.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
That's going okay.
Good. She sounds so excited.
Right. She's like, these motherfuckers.
God damn it! We could be doing some stuff tonight.
I could be playing. What is this shit?
So,
No, I like this stuff, man. I've never gotten to do anything like this.
This is our first interview.
Yeah.
really?
All right.
Well, tell us about you.
Yes.
I want to know about you.
Yes. Mark, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I want to know the story of you.
Well, I'm all about the music, man. I'm all about what we're doing here. The Fifth Fire. It's really taken my heart, for sure.
She was born with drumsticks in her hand.
Yeah, I must have been.
Must have hurt your
Well,
mom.
how long you been playing?
I've been playing for easily somewhere around 12 to 13 years, probably.
Awesome.
Yeah, I
That's pretty
actually,
awesome for an 18-year-old.
believe this or not, I made my first pair of drumsticks. My grandfather helped me, and we carved them out. So that's
That
pretty
is awesome.
DIY from the start.
Yep.
Do you still have them? Because that would be awesome.
I don't think I do. My grandfather might, but I'm not sure whatever happened with those.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Man,
if you could find those, though,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's
I could
freaking
make
cool.
another pair. I'm
And
sure.
say it was the first one.
Yeah.
That's super freaking cool, though.
Like, they
That
look
is really cool.
So what?
Now,
What?
how long? I was gonna say, how long have you two known each other? Like
What
before band or just in band?
No, we met on Craigslist. As embarrassing as it is to say.
For the band,
Yeah. So
Were you,
3
were
years.
you were you selling a free couch?
yeah. No, I was actually searching
was a futon.
Craigslist because I was desperate to get into a band, man. Where I was at was a small town. We didn't have music. We didn't have that scene there. So I had to look on the internet, and that's how this came about.
That's cool. Did Kevin Bacon live in your town? You didn't have
No.
music? Okay, I was thinking something
Also,
else.
that chick who lost her arm to the shark, the surfer,
Oh
she
yeah.
got married in Hillsborough.
Oh wow.
Wasn't it Paige or something?
I don't remember
Here's
her name, but my mom actually got to go to their wedding and she got to meet her and everything. It was pretty.
That's pretty cool.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything else about that because that's just very cool.
Yeah, you were gonna say something like they call her Lefty or some shit like that, weren't you?
No, I wasn't going to say a word.
I like the movie she was that was about her. I don't really remember her name.
That was cool.
It was a good movie. It wasn't really cool. She got her arm bit off.
Well,
That's kind of fucked up, man. You know,
Like she was not down about it or anything. It was crazy.
so that's cool, I guess.
Well, two thumbs up to her. Shut up.
Oh,
Good dunch. Anyway.
Awful.
Oh, yes, you are. You are terrible. That poor girl.
So
she was like fucking 8 or something. I can't remember how old she was. She was a young girl. Got her arm bit off.
So I take it though back to you that you were doing the pizza gig because you said about pizzas.
I was working at Dairy Queen at the time, actually.
Nice.
Okay.
Ice creams.
So how many times did you screw up not turning that damn the blizzard upside down?
Oh man, like they told us if we didn't turn it upside down, we had to give them away free, and they would be really upset about that. So we had to do it every time.
Right, I know. That's what I'm saying. I was like, how many did you mess up any? Because like, I always try to get them. I was like, oh man, why you gonna dump my shit over? And then they kind of make that thing like they're gonna turn it back upside down. It's like,
Time, except for the ones like they had the ones that were like banana splits, and it had so much liquid in it, it wasn't a thing. So I wouldn't.
Oh, that's hysterical.
That's cool.
Did you do? You know what I did? This is actually funny. We had it's now closed. We had a Dairy Queen over by where I live, and the young girl, she must have been in high school or something, and I could tell this was her first job, So she was trying very hard, and people were trying to be assholes and stuff, and I was like, this girl looks like she's about ready to cry, because I was like, oh no. So I get there and I like, the slushies.
He punched
her. Like what they call, no, like I think they used to call Mr. Misty's was like a slushie with like the ice cream in it.
I guess.
They do
those two, yeah.
Okay. Well, I like those. So I was like, oh, cool. And speaking of turning them upside down, I said to her, she went to hand it to me. I said, oh, you didn't turn it upside down. She did, and she spilled it.
Oh, no.
And she cried, and it was sad, and I tried to make her feel better, and she just stormed out the back door, and I was like, oh, well, I just ruined this girl's day.
Those are
that story has such a sad ending.
Right, yeah, I was
a drummer in the fifth.
I was expecting like a nice ending, but you were just completely, you just dicked that poor girl over.
I didn't. It was sad.
It would have been nicer if you would have said when she went outside and was crying, I hit her in the head, threw her in her trunk, and now she's never been seen from again. I mean, that would have been nicer than what you just said.
At least that mystery, I guess.
Right. At least we knew where she was.
Something.
But I will forever be in that girl's mind.
Mm-mm.
So I have a little part of her now.
Yeah, it's in your trunk. Oh man,
that's so sad. So sad. You know what I'd like to find in my trunk, Wayne?
I'm letting it go because I was gonna say something terrible.
You know what? Well, you didn't answer me. You know what I'd like to find in my trunk, Wayne?
No. What would you like to find in your trunk?
I would like to find a bunch of Funko Pops.
I bet you would, because you probably could fit those in your trunk.
Wrong trunk. Wayne.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Oh, I was thinking you're gonna have to go to Walgreens for some lube.
You gotta be
And box and all. That's what I want in my truck.
You're an inbox collector, right?
Yeah, it is. I am.
All right, me
Sideways.
too. Me too. But I don't put them in my trunk.
Well, where should I find some, Wayne?
Well, I think you can find them at the North Shore Pop Culture Collectible Store.
Really? Where is that at?
That's in Slidell, Louisiana.
That is so cool.
Would you
Hey,
like?
don't
Would you?
have a commercial for them?
Oh, we do. Would you like to hear it?
God, would I?
Okay, well here it goes, guys. Check this
An
out.
amazing store has opened up in Slidell, Louisiana. Are you a Funko Pop collector? Yeah, I am. Then this is the store for you. Funko Pop, 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 pop.
Can't believe it. It's so exciting. Hey man, don't leave me hanging like this.
That's right, North Shore Pop Culture Collectibles specializing in all things Funko.
This is amazing. I've been waiting on a store like this for a long time.
Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, no matter what it is, if it's Funko, they've got you covered.
I'm always looking for that rare piece to flesh out my collection.
So groove on down to North Shore Pop Culture Collectibles, specializing in all things Funko. Located at 1394 Corporate Square Boulevard, Slidell, Louisiana, 70458, or call 985-265-4279. They're waiting for you. Everything you need Funko is right there. So it's Funko. It's pop culture. North Shore Pop Culture Collectibles. See you there. Hey, what the Funko are you waiting for? Get out to Slidell, Louisiana. North Shore Pop Culture Collectibles.
This is great. I'm telling everybody I know.
You can collect them all. Each sold separately.
Oh my God. And we're back.
Are we? I wasn't ready for that either. Oh, yes.
Again, I've been drinking.
Okay, yeah, I know. Yeah, so that was the commercial for the North Shore Pop Culture Collectible Shop. Do you guys collect those toys?
We're gonna start now.
Oh, all right, good.
No. All right. They're falling right into it.
Right out of you, and they're falling right out of you, so it's okay.
Sit down on it.
We couldn't say no. There's no way.
All right, good. Yeah, because I'm actually a collector of these things. I have probably a good 150, 200 of these things in my house.
In your butt?
Not in my
Yes.
butt. No, that would be Rum. He has the largest collection of pop vinyls in his rectum.
Wow.
That
It
is
is.
amazing.
It is.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna, I charge tickets just to look.
and
Wow.
and it's really easy because you just stick your head up in there and you can look around and see which one you want.
What? It's not
That's
a big room, but it is roomy.
Are you guys familiar with Doctor Who?
Yes,
Vaguely.
I
It's
love
hard.
Doctor Who.
Oh, you like Doctor Who? Okay, good. Because
It's a tartar ass.
Rum's butt is like the TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside.
That's right. It's like Narnia up in here.
Take a while to get these people out of our
Narnia
heads.
ass.
Naughty ass. Yeah, you step into a whole nother world when you go into that thing.
Don't make
Why?
me burst into song.
Why are we on the subject of your ass? I will never understand this.
Does every shoe go here?
This is what?
No, that's what's
Does it
weird.
show
Nothing's
up
ever
at the top?
gone. That's the problem. I don't know why.
Oh, okay, it's the first.
This is the first show that's gone up his ass.
That's
Oh
it.
wow.
So we got a sneak peek of
We're-
the ass.
We're glad to be a
Exactly.
part of it.
You guys are
Right.
This is
up
kind
in
of a
journey.
legacy.
What was the name of that fucking movie? Journey to the Center? No, not Journey to the Center. But what is the damn the Fantastic Voyage? When they shoved that little thing in the guy's body.
No, that was
Yikes.
what was that?
Yeah, Fantastic Voyage was the original one, and then Inner Space was the next one. That with
Inner Space.
with
That's what it was.
oh god, I can't think of the dude's name. Fucking Martin
Rick
Short.
Moranis.
Mar-
Yeah, that was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Martin Short did that one, not Rick Moranis.
Oh, okay.
God. We are a fountain of
Useless knowledge.
Useless knowledge on films and TV. You know, so we know a lot of bullshit.
Hey, it's
Well,
good
what do you
conversation.
guys do when you're not playing out, though? What do you guys do for fun? Just hanging out or what?
I play a lot of video games.
Cool.
All right, tell me right now. Tell me right now. What system are you on?
PS4.
I hate you.
Oh,
Ugh. You need to
Are
be
you Xbox guys?
Yeah, man. Yeah, 100%. If it wasn't be for the Xbox, this show wouldn't exist, really.
I feel like the controllers are harder than the PS4 controllers.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like they're
huge.
bulkier. Yeah.
they're
Ah,
huge.
oh, you gotta have man hands, I guess. You know, I get it.
yeah. Come on, I'm gonna use my good hand.
I got this little PS4 controller. Okay, I get it. No problem. Just understand. No, I can't use those controllers because of the way the thumbsticks are. It aggravates me. Like I can't put my hands. You know how the two thumbsticks are at the bottom like that.
Well, you have tiny T-Rex arms, so it's hard for you.
I do. You know, but it helps. You know, when you have a big burly controller in your hand.
Yeah, I've been called that a time or two.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's your rectum.
You know, with your hands.
But yeah. So what do you play on the PS4?
Oh gosh, lots
Chuzzle?
of sports. Yeah, I'm a big Mortal Kombat guy too.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Very cool.
Miss Lydia.
You know
What about you, Madeir?
We play UFC and we play Borderlands and what else? Destiny, some shit like that.
Nice.
Ah, Destiny.
Yeah,
like that.
we played that a bit for a while. Destiny. I just found it was just basically Halo, but with Call of Duty aspects to it.
Right.
I mean, I liked it. I thought it was fun.
Very cool.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
It's fun.
I thought I got mad though when I played because I played the first Destiny, and then you get to the end of it, and then you're in the room, and you can't go any further because you need the expansion.
Yeah, that sucks.
I was so mad.
Rum called me. This fucking game, dude. I'm bringing it back now. I was like, why? It's just because I gotta buy a $40 expansion. I was like, what? This sucks.
You only paid $70 for the game too.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
No doubt. And I got to pay another $70.
Well, no, you
I was so mad.
actually had to end up paying, like, if you bought all that together, like the separate pieces for all the expansions, I think it came out to like $150.
I was so mad. I blame Rusty because Rusty got me on it.
And I just kind of went, it's not worth it. I'm like, I'm good. I played the first one, and I played online a little bit, and I was like, I'm done.
Terrible.
Instead, we play Gears of War 5 and swear.
Yes, that's Gears of War is probably my favorite game of all time because it's so ridiculous and it's so much fun. And
It's fun. It's not my favorite game, but I play it.
no, your favorite game is Call of Duty.
I do love Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Any Call of Duty.
I like
I
Black
like
Ops.
saying duty.
He just
Ooh, Black Ops.
Black Ops 1 and 2 were fantastic. 3 is just so-so.
Well, we always
don't
played
know.
the zombies, so I like the zombies.
And you know
The zombie thing is good. But that should have instructions with the zombies.
right.
Because really, I'm playing the I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What am I doing? And you're like running around, and I'm going up. I'm like, I remember the one that was on a boat. I'm running around. I'm on a boat. And I'm going back and forth. I'm like, shit, now I'm out of ammo. Well, shit. What do I do? You know, and I got to punch a
What do
zombie,
you do?
run away. Punch a zombie, run away. You
Go
know,
get
and then
another
there's- Yeah, but it's trying to find the gun. By that time, you've got like 45 zombies, and they're all cornering you, and you're like, "Brr." Like, really, dude? Now I gotta build. I gotta get a board. I gotta put it up on the door. I gotta put it up on the window. Fucking, if I wanted to do like appropriation games like that, I would have been doing like Settlers of Catan or something. You know, I gotta build shit, and
Really?
find wood,
Really?
get hay.
Pawpaw?
Settlers of Catan. I said Settlers of Catan.
You did.
That's awesome.
That's why I said pawpaw. I didn't understand what the hell you were doing with that.
Yeah, well,
Or you were playing the Oregon Trail?
no, not the Oregon Trail.
No, not the Oregon Trail.
Oregon.
Oregon. That's
Yeah,
what I
the
said.
Oregon Trail is completely different.
I
That's
say
a different
nothing.
game.
Or if you type in the Oregon Trail, Pornhub comes up. Be careful.
Yeah, that's exactly it, and it's a whole thing. You don't want to deal with that.
I think.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
Well,
What?
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 What, me?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you told me to say something or to stop or something. I'm
What
like,
the
no,
hell's
no, I don't
wrong
know.
with you?
Oh, I don't, because I've been drinking, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And it's hot in here, man. It's like a fucking hot box. Florida. I'm in Florida right now doing the show, and I'm like, I had to turn the AC off. I got the fans off. I'm fucking sweating to death. I'm pacing back and forth.
It's humid.
It's fucking humid. I'm walking around. I got a fucking trachea in my hand.
He really does have a trachea in his hand.
A trachea?
A trachea, yeah. You know, I have a dog, and you know they have like these dog treats, and they have different weird animal parts. And I saw he likes chewing on tracheas. So it's like, I got him a trachea, but I haven't given it to him yet. So I'm just walking around holding a trachea like a stress ball.
Boy, I bet you guys were not expecting that on this show. Neither was I. So we're even.
Oh well, but anyway. Yeah, you know, it's a thing. So, what else is going on? What do you got? You got the music coming out. You got the new video is awesome, by the way.
Thank you.
The new song is great. What else? I mean, you said this EP is just the 5 songs, right?
Yeah. The next album will be an LP. It'll be a full length.
Nice.
Full length. Okay. Is there a direction you're going with the album? Is there a theme to it? Or is it individual stories in each song? How do you write it like that? I mean, is that a thing for you or no?
We've discussed that. I mean, it's we don't want to give too much away. It's definitely going to be a different direction. Different influences, full length. We talked about doing a concept album. I don't think we've arrived on the concept yet, but this album will have kind of a theme to it. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, very cool. I dig that.
Yep.
It'll be something to dance to. We'll say it that way, man.
Yeah.
Nice. And everything else. You're who's coming up with your artwork, your designs?
It's a collaboration between all of us. Normally, one of us has an idea, and we just kind of like build around it. It evolves into something that it becomes eventually.
No, cool.
Well, all right.
Like
so
that.
We've been talking about this for I think it's about 30 minutes or 40 minutes now. So tell everybody the name of your new single.
Last Man Dancing.
Give everybody a little bit of an idea what it's about.
Well, we started this band about 10 years ago, and in everybody, in every scene and everything, it takes some time. You can kind of how do you put this? You got to rise up the ranks a little bit, And so we looked around one day, and we were like, wow, all the bands that started when we started, they're all kind of gone, And so we were going to call it Last Band Dancing, but Last Man Dancing had kind of a better ring to it. So it's really just about us kind of surviving, over the last 10 years and still standing when a lot of people didn't think we were going to.
Yeah, I know the feeling, man. When my band was around, we started out, and there was tons of bands. And by the time we were getting ready to finish up, we've been together for 15 years, and none of the bands that we started with existed.
It's crazy.
Well, it's hard. I mean, because you're talking about a lot of people to sacrifice a lot of things, and you may have one or two people in a band that want to follow that passion, but it takes something when you get like 3, 4, 5 people in a band. You very rarely get that type of dedication out of everybody. Very rare.
What I've noticed is that you will face burnout even if you love something. I mean, you can have too much.
Oh, sure.
And even if you really like, I've never been as passionate about anything in my life as I am about music, and even I've faced burnout. And people deal with it in different ways, and a lot of times people think it's always going to be fun, and that's not necessarily the case. A lot of times it really isn't all that fun.
Right.
So
it's a full-time freaking job is what it is, whether you're getting paid for it or not. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, and when it is your job, you got to kind of find that line between enjoying it and the way you make money. And so that's kind of a weird thing to do sometimes.
Well, without further ado, guys, here's the Fifth Fire's Last Man Dancing. Check it out.
Seaside's the inside, my side's the bright side of the face, don't be caught in the flow. No, walk away and let go. No, beside the outside. No, we ride the dark side of the spoon, stand by the wayside. 'Cause your side's my good side too. Woo! Woo! Well, the last man dancing got a stringy heart. Last man dancing, you're afraid to start. Last man dancing in his living room, collecting all your records, redefine your doom. The west side's the best side. The wild side's the backside of the old race. Don't be caught in a row. We'll look away and they'll go. Aside from suicide, a matricide is making me decide. Get on your bad side. We'll stay by your bedside. Woo! Got a stringy heart. Last man dancing, who's afraid to start? Last man dancing in his living room, collecting all your records, redefine your doom. No. All the last man dancing got a stringy heart. Last man dancing, who's afraid to start? Last man dancing in his living room, collecting all your records, redefine your doom. I've got a physical dilemma, neutralize my fate. I'm gonna counter the inertia, renovate my cage until the secrets of tomorrow edify my peers. And every prophet is a demon profiting off fear. Because the last man dancing's got a stringy heart. Last man dancing, who's afraid to start? Last man dancing in his living room, collecting all your records, redefine your doom. No. No.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know we did. Thank you guys for letting us do that, by the way. Letting us play your song on the show, you know, giving us the copy of it before.
Oh, no, the pleasure is all ours, guys. Seriously.
Because I think anybody listening to the show right now really definitely look them up. They're on, they got the Facebook thing. They're on Bandcamp. I saw.
Twitter.
Where else are you? Because you're everywhere, it seems like.
We're over at Twitter, Instagram,
Reverb Nation,
YouTube.
Nice.
Definitely check out the video and check out the past songs too, because I saw on Reverb Nation, you have a lot of songs on there on that list, and they're all good. They all got a different feel to it. You can hear a lot of different. Well, I don't want to say. Well, yeah, a lot of different influences in your music.
Oh, yeah.
It really is, because you're not one of those bands that everything sounds the same. So that's cool. I dig that.
That was intentional. Yeah, that was definitely intentional on our part.
Sorry, guys.
If you had to, both of you, let me ask both of you real quick. What if you were to pull a I'm not even going to ask you for your influences. That doesn't matter. But if you're going to pull a feel like do you dig? If you were to like, I don't know how to word it. Are you more of a '70s groove person? Are you more of a '90s grunge person? What do you try to really convey in what you do in the band individually?
I would say for me, 90s, not just the grunge, but there was a lot of just straight alternative stuff. There was a lot of stuff, I don't know what you consider like 10,000 Maniacs and stuff like that.
Okay.
And even the R&B that came out in the 90s. That's just, the 90s was just, man, it was just every genre was on fire in the 90s.
Yes.
And also
really
for me,
was.
60s psychedelic and 80s new wave.
Nice.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, for me, I would say it was more or less mostly the 90s punk. You know, I was way into the 90s punk, the early 2000s punk rock, you know, and some of the darker stuff, Marilyn Manson type of things, you know. So that's where I get my type of influences
Pop
from.
punk, emo.
Pop punk, emo, rock, yeah.
Nice.
Now, out of all those genres you said, if you could go back and listen to one of those bands that you just, out of those genres that you mentioned, if that was your, you know, ultimate concert, even if they're gone and not together anymore, who would it have been?
Oh my gosh. I'm probably gonna say somebody who's still around. I'm probably gonna say Radiohead.
Cool.
Radiohead, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, for me, it'd probably be GreeDAy, man.
Nice.
Very
GreeDAy
nice.
was a huge.
Both bands that are still breathing.
Yeah.
Yes, they are, and GreeDay's still rocking out. I just did a award show. They've done shit. They've done Broadway. They've done everything.
I saw Green Day like 4 times.
I know you guys are probably closer to my age. You know, if they would have told us that Green Day would have been around 25 years from now, I don't know if I would have believed them. Still,
Dude,
still
I saw Green Day in a venue a little bit bigger than Babylon.
Wow,
for their first record. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Kerplunk.
Yep, there were nobodies. Yeah.
Yeah. And they've just who would have believed that they would have become like one of the most iconic bands?
Right. Isn't it crazy? That's fucking and like 35 years later, here they are. I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
cool.
I bet you they didn't think that was going to happen.
They weren't thinking that either.
Nobody ever really thinks that, do they? I mean, if you do, you're
an asshole.
Yeah, you're probably an asshole.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like life. How can you be like, it's predicting that you're going to live for 150 years? You know?
Right. God, please no. But before we go, I'm going to do this thing that we've done once in a while. We haven't done it in a while since we haven't had that many guests in the last few episodes. So, since you guys are here, we're going to do these rapid fire questions at you that we call 10 questions with the MHOG podcast. Now,
I thought it was weird questions with Wayne.
Oh, well, that's how it really originated. But, you know, we can go back with weird questions with Wayne. That's fine.
Okay, let's do that.
Because the original was 10 questions with the MHOG podcast was where the original thing was. And I was doing that as an interview when I would go out to conventions and I would talk to, you know, movie stars and whatever. I would give these ridiculous questions and look at their faces as I'm giving these questions to them. And the answers were beautiful. Anyway, so we're going to do that right now. You guys up for it?
Let's do it.
All right, look, it's rapid fire, man. They're going to come at you. You got to answer them. No matter what it is. It could be obscene.
Okay.
All right, ready? Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Who's the bigger stud? Don Knotts or Peter Falk?
Peter Falk.
Nice. What kid?
She's like, who's they?
She's like, who are those guys? Oh God. What's the wildest moment of your careers right now?
New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans.
Yes. I'm glad to be a part of that. Name 3 of your favorite food.
Oh my gosh.
Tacos, crab leg, liver and onions.
Whoa, all right.
We really do need to hang out.
Steak, seafood, and Chinese.
If you had to choose between receiving a lap dance or giving one, which one would you prefer?
Depends on the other participant.
Yeah, I think I would just.
All right, see there you go. Yeah, it's good. All right. I got so many. Fuck. What is your choice of adult beverage?
Wine.
I don't know. That's a tough one, man. Fireball.
Oh, nice. Who would win in a fight, Peter Dinklage or Tattoo from Fantasy Island?
Oh man, Tattoo.
You really think so?
I really do, man. Peter Dinklage is more of a words guy to me.
I got a great.
He would fight with his words.
Should spandex have a weight limit?
Yes.
For wrestlers in the 80s, definitely.
Is Santa real or imaginary?
Real. Yeah, I had a beer with him last Wednesday.
Nice.
Okay, I got 3 more to go, guys. 3 more.
Knock them out.
I'm gonna make them good. I'm looking, dude. I got a list of fucking 700 questions. Give me a second.
Let's go.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever had in your mouth?
Oh my gosh.
Escargot.
Oh. LSD.
Oh, nice.
That's the best. What do you mean?
You gotta be in one to enjoy the other.
Yeah. If someone was looking into your refrigerator, what would they be able to determine about you?
That I'm broke.
That I try to put off a health conscious image.
Oh God, that's so good. Oh, sorry, give me a second. That was fun. I got just one last one. If you saw somebody hitchhiking down the road, would you stop and pick them up?
Depends on their gender. No. It depends where. Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, usually I try not to pick up hitchhikers. You know, that's kind of scary as a female.
Yeah.
Safe drivers. I get it. Yeah, no problem. I got you.
If it was me, Leah, would you pick me up?
Maybe. I might drive by and be like, "Hey, Mar."
That's what I would do. I'd pull up next to you and go, "Man, where you going?" And you say, "All right, well, I gotta go. See you later."
It's me every time.
But anyway, guys, look, it was awesome having y'all on the show. Thank y'all for coming on.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. Like I said, it's to promote our music. It means the world to us, man. It really does.
And you know what?
Thank you.
Hopefully we can get you guys down here and then over towards Rum out there in North Carolina too.
Oh, it'll happen, man. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when.
I definitely want to come back to Babylon, let me tell you.
Oh, you guys are welcome anytime. You know that. Look, you guys give me the opportunity to put y'all on a date. I will make it happen.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when.
Hell yeah. Well, all right, guys. That was our show. Thank you guys for joining us. Thanks, everybody, for listening to us. Go check out these guys. Hey, you guys, spit out your URLs and everything so people can go. Yeah, your .coms and shit.
Nation.com/Fifthfire, Facebook.com/Fifthfire, Reign of 13 at Twitter. Just search Fifthfire on YouTube. I do not know YouTube URLs. Am I missing anything? The Fifthfire on Instagram with a 5TH, not an FIFTH.
And there you go. Go check these guys out. They're fucking awesome. Go find their fucking music somewhere. Of course, with all these .coms, go get something from them. You know, help them out. They're fucking awesome.
Support. Yeah, definitely support the music. Always support the music. Always support the art. So do it.
Literally and figuratively.
That's right. So anyway, I was your host, Wayne.
I'm the Rum Guy.
And those guys were the Fifth Fire. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to keep it metal!
MHOG secreting, leaving a stain. You ain't as dope as us, bitch. Stay in your lane. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Oh yeah!
Okay then. That's it.